Hey, everybody, it's me, Allie Burns from Picks Parlays, and this is NBA Total Chaos. We're going to go over 5 NBA games that happened this Friday, April the 1st. That's April Fool's Day, guys. So if we get these wrong, you got a loophole here. You just say, haha, gotcha. Fooled ya. They're going to tell me if they go over or under the total. Before we get started, I got to remind everybody about Caesar Sportsbook. They're the official sponsor of Picks and Parlays. Use this promo code MORNINGCZR. It's going to get you hooked up to $1,100 in first bet insurance. It's a really good promo, or you could find a link in the description of this video. So I've got Nick Parsons and Dre Richardson with me again. You guys clash heads. You push. Nick got a win, and then last week you guys pushed it again, both 2-2. Nick, you're 9-7-1 for the month of March. How you feeling, friend?
Not bad. Let's hope we can improve on that today. I guess this is the last day of March. So yeah, last chance.
Yes, indeed. And Dre Richardson, you're 10-6-1. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling all right. Trying to get back in that win column. I still haven't had a bad record in a while, so it's pretty good.
No, both of you guys are two of my best ones on the show. So it's like even when one of you loses, you're still 3-2. So technically you're still making money. That's what my viewers want. That's what they want to do, is make money. All right, so let's get this party started. We're going to kick it off with the Clippers at the Bucks. 232.5. Nick Parsons, is it going over or under?
I'm going under with this one. The Clippers should obviously do better with Paul George back in the lineup. They have a golden opportunity to make the playoffs, but they're in action in Chicago tonight as we tape this. And so I think fatigue is going to be a factor for the Clippers. They only average 106.8 points per game anyways. And now Milwaukee, it averages 114.9 points per game. That's fourth overall in the NBA. But the Bucks are also playing against the Nets tonight. And so that's my read. I think fatigue's a factor. I'm going under.
All right. Dre Richardson, over or under?
Yeah, I'm going to go with him on this under. I like the Paul George is back. He's like one of the top defenders in the league. So he looks pretty healthy too. So I'm sure we'll get like a very good output from him. Also, the Bucks, that's one of their things they have to work on before the playoffs start is their defense. And I think this is a game they're going to pride that on, take it slow, beat up the paint. So yeah, I'm going to go under this total.
All right, so we agree. I love when we agree. Those are the money makers, especially with two really strong handicappers. Pistons at the Thunder. Dre Richardson, it's 220. What say thee?
The Pistons, they play really good defense against top-tier teams. I feel like this is a game where they could win, obviously. They've played a lot of teams really tough, but they're still also scoring a lot of points as well. I'm going to go over this total. I think this is a little too low. Thunder team doesn't really play defense as well. But, yeah, I feel like it should be an open affair coming to three-pointers and extra chance points.
All right. Nick Parsons, agree or disagree?
I'm going to disagree on this one. I just think fatigue's going to be a factor again in this one. Detroit has a game tonight against the 76ers. And I mean, the Thunder, they've actually been extremely good against the spread for bettors. They're 8-2 against the spread their last 10. They're off a big 136-118 loss to the Hawks, though. So I just think the Thunder are going to have a bit of a letdown here. I'm going with the under in this one.
All right, keep me rolling with the Trailblazers at the Spurs, 231.5.
Well, two teams here that, again, aren't going to be in the playoffs like the last two we just covered there. I don't see much of an inspired effort here from either team. The Blazers, they've lost 5 straight. They only average 107.4 points per game. Now the Spurs, they just had their 4-game win streak snap last time out against Memphis. It was a really heartbreaking sort of a loss to 112-111. And so I think that their momentum is now gone as well. Yeah, I'm going to go with the under again in this one. The theme of the under just keeps going under.
The Undertaker. All right, Dre, what do you think about this one?
The Spurs are another team that I think are going to have to fix their defense if they want to be in the play-in or the playoffs period. So I want to go under this total as well. I think they can hold the Blazers, possibly under 100. I feel like Popovich is going to want to single that out specifically in this game to try to pressure teams to take it slow when it comes to playing against them instead of just running up and down the court all the time.
That's a good call. Conserve that energy. They are in a little race right now with the Lakers. And luckily, they're playing the Trailblazers, so they've got that going for them. The Timberwolves are at the Nuggets. It's 2:35. Dre, what do you say?
The Nuggets play better defense at home than they do away from home. I'm going to go under this total. I think this is also a playoff caliber game setting for them. And, Jokic's trying to, get the MVP. I'm sure he's going to work very hard. But in order to beat this Timberwolves team, you're going to have to slow them down. And I feel like this will be a slower pace for them to win this game.
All right, Nick Parsons, what do you think?
I am agreeing again on this one. I'm going with the under for a fourth straight time here. Exactly what Dre was saying. You don't want to get into a shootout with Minnesota here. Denver does play better defense at home. And Minnesota, its big win streak is in the rearview mirror. It has not been at its best of late. It's lost 4 of its last 5. And so, yeah, I think this will be a physical battle here between two playoff-bound teams. But, yeah, one that goes under the number.
All right, last one for the round. Pelicans at the Lakers, 231.5. Nick, over or under the total?
Well, let's just keep the under streak going here. I'm going all 5 under here. Yeah, that wasn't my strategy going in, but just looking at these games and looking at them situationally like I do, the Lakers, they fell flat when they really needed a win against New Orleans there last week, and then they lost again against the Mavericks. Now, I hear that Anthony Davis is supposed to be coming back for this game, so that's huge for the Lakers. Obviously, if they have any hopes of trying to advance, they need AD to not get injured again, but especially to play defense. And, the Pelicans, they've been great since the C.J. McCollum trade, but I think they're going to have a harder time scoring tonight than they did at home against the Lakers, so I'm going under again.
All right. Dre, over or under?
Yeah, I'm also going to go under in this game. It's a scary one because the Lakers can just fall apart at any time. But the Pelicans do play better defense than the Lakers. I do think this is going to be also like a playoff game just because both these guys are really struggling to be in that picture. So, yeah, this will be a tight game. And the Pelicans also have played a lot better defense since acquiring C.J. McCollum, as Nick Parsons said. I'm going to go with the under.
All right. I did a free pick on this one with Cam Ross about an hour ago, and he's taking the Lakers. He says Lakers -1. It's do or die. They're playing an easy team. They're playing them at home, and the Spurs are, taking on the Blazers right now. So just a little free pick from Cameron Ross.
Yeah,
take the Lakers. Good. I would have to hold my nose to take that bet personally. That's just what I don't bet on that.
Coming back. That's a factor that you got to take into account for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying I'm not going to bet on it. That's all I'm saying. That's just it. Okay, so let's do a little bit of recapping. Remember, the Caesar Sportsbook promo code is MORNINGCZR. That gets you up to $1,100 in free bet insurance. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. Nick Parsons over at the website picksandparlays.net. That's where people buy your premium plays. You were number 2 on the entire site yesterday, sir. How are you doing today?
Yeah, we're doing really good right now. We're on a big hot run right now, and you can check out the leaderboards over at picksandparlays.net. But what we're really excited for is baseball season. We love baseball season. We finished 32 winners over the 500 mark last year. And hey, we're looking to do it again this year. Check out the Insider's Room at picksandparlays.net.
Yes. And when you do, you guys are always right at the top of the leaderboards. So there's several different leaderboards over there for anyone who doesn't know. Yesterday, 7 days, 30 days, the whole year, that kind of stuff. But Insider's Room's always on there. So they're really easy to find. And then use the promo code MAX, MAX. That'll save you 20% off all of the Insider's Room's best bets and subscriptions. Month-long subscription, 3 months, year-long. It's baseball season. It's a long season, guys. You're going to need a pro in your pocket. Dre Richardson crushing it over on Twitter. Find him at @BKaepernick. Tell the people what you've been up to, Dre.
Just posting picks every day. We're going to end the month a little bit over 55%. So that's pretty good. It's the 3rd month in a row, over 55%. We're going to keep it going. Hopefully we get in the year higher than we did last year.
Yes, that's awesome. And you are full of the soccer plays. That is all your business, huh? So people out there who are into soccer and MLS, right, too?
MLS, most definitely. I'm 12-4, so we're doing pretty good still.
Boom. I knew that was your specialty. What's happening with the USA men? Can I just, that's maybe after the
It
show.
was a bad game, but we're still in. We're still in the quali. We're still going to the World Cup, so that's pretty good. Just gotta go to one more tournament, and we're good.
I told you I didn't trust them to bet on them the other day. Okay, so we're going to recap it up. Clippers of the Bucks, 232.5. They both agree it goes under. Pistons at the Thunder, 220. Dre's going over. Nick is going under. I think this is the only one you guys disagreed on, so it'll come down to this game. Trailblazers at Spurs, 231.5. They're both going under. Both taking the Timberwolves and the Nuggets under the 235, and both taking the under in the Pelicans at the Lakers, 231.5. Thank you guys so much for coming on Total Chaos. Like I always say, may the best Cowboys